Good morning, and welcome to today's news discussion. I'm Claire.
And I'm Alan. We'll be covering several key stories involving international tensions, political nominations, and new initiatives in transportation.
Let's start with the recent developments in the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. military attacked Iran on Friday in response to an Iranian drone strike on a cargo ship in the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. Central Command said aircraft struck missile and drone storage locations and coastal radar sites.
That's a significant escalation. What were the specific circumstances surrounding the initial drone strike on the cargo ship?
The reporting indicates that the drone strike was attributed to Iran, and it happened amid a fragile ceasefire agreed upon just last week. Each country accused the other of violating the terms of that ceasefire.
So the U.S. saw this as a direct provocation requiring a military response. Did the U.S. operation conclude successfully?
According to a U.S. official, the operation had concluded. U.S. Central Command published a video of an explosion labeled unclassified, showing the strike on the Iranian targets.
This back and forth raises concerns about the stability of the region. What's the latest on the Iranian response to these U.S. airstrikes?
Iran launched a drone assault targeting Bahrain, and separately, a ship in the Strait of Hormuz came under attack, likely as a response to the U.S. airstrikes.
That suggests the situation is spiraling further out of control. Are there any indications of how this might be contained or de-escalated?
The articles mention that the attacks across the Persian Gulf show the danger of the Iran conflict spinning out of control again. However, there's no clear indication yet on how to de-escalate the situation.
Let's shift gears to a different story. President Trump nominated Lance Schroyer, a former Oklahoma State trooper, to be the next director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
That's right. Schroyer has over 29 years of law enforcement experience, having served as a U.S. Marine and Oklahoma State trooper. Trump described him as a patriot with experience dealing with the worst of the worst.
What are the implications of this nomination for ICE's future direction, especially under the current administration's deportation policies?
The nomination puts a little-known candidate in line to lead an agency that has been controversial amid the administration's ramped-up deportation efforts. Schroyer's background in law enforcement might be seen as bolstering ICE's capabilities.
Moving on to another story, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio indicated that President Trump's visit to India is being planned for early next year.
Rubio mentioned that the visit is part of ongoing efforts to finalize a bilateral trade deal between the two countries. He also noted that the India-U.S. partnership is in a very positive phase.
That's interesting. What are the key areas of focus likely to be during Trump's visit to India?
The main focus is expected to be on the bilateral trade deal. Rubio is likely to travel to India this year to prepare for the president's visit.
Let's discuss one more story. Union Home Minister Amit Shah launched Bharat Taxi, a cooperative sector taxi service across major Gujarat cities.
The initiative aims to combat the exploitation of drivers and users by private companies. Shah emphasized that the drivers associated with Bharat Taxi are its owners and shareholders, ensuring fair treatment.
How does this cooperative model work, and what are its potential benefits for the drivers and users?
Under the cooperative model, drivers are considered sarthi, or owners, ensuring they receive fair treatment and respect. The service plans to expand to over 500 cities within the next 2 years.
That's a significant expansion plan. It'll be interesting to see how this cooperative model fares in the competitive ride-hailing market.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that there are several significant developments across different domains, from international conflicts to political nominations and innovative transportation initiatives.
Indeed, and each of these stories has the potential to shape the future in meaningful ways. Thank you for joining us today.
Goodbye, and see you later.